Good morning, this is talkSPORT Breakfast. I'm Jeff Stelling. Gabby Agbonlahor is with me, and I got no clue what that was, have you?
I've heard this song before, yeah. I can't remember who sings it though.
Oh, Tinchy
Strider, yes.
Tinchy Strider.
Tinchy Strider,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was that his greatest hit?
Jeff, that'll make me laugh.
Oh, well.
Tinchy Strider, yeah, back in the day, this.
We play it because Luke Littler celebrated becoming world number one for the first time by beating Luke Humphries to win the Grand Slam of darts in Wolverhampton. He is, not surprisingly, the youngest world number one ever. And, of course, the world champs are coming, which is going to be fantastic. And Luke Littler, you have to say, what he has done for darts is immense.
Where do you start?
Yeah.
I mean, for all the other darts players as well, must be thanking Luke Littler. Thank you. The money's got better.
Yeah.
So for the older darts players as well, like, amazing talent, 18 years of age. Yep. Wow.
Luke Humphries, of course, who he beat, said afterwards, he said, I'm declaring war on him. He said, I'm playing well. Tiredness just crept in at the end there. We are going to war at the World Championships. We'll see who is the one there. Looking forward. Well, Luke Humphries is a fantastic player as well. So very much looking forward to those World Championships. Always one of the highlights of the entire sporting year, and particularly over Christmas when you've had a glass or two. Right. Olivia is
bottle, you mean?
Olivia's back with us. Hi again, Olivia.
Hello. We were going to play a 50 Cent song, but they decided against it. I was going to go from one legend to another. 50 Cent to Sir Alex Ferguson, because he has been speaking very recently. He was at the races, loves a day at the races, doesn't he, Sir Alex? He was there, and he was talking about Manchester United and thinks that they are going in the right direction under Ruben Amorim, and is particularly impressed, not just with their transfer window in the summer as a whole, but particularly with one of their signings. Take a listen to this.
Signs against his managers had some good signs, and particularly the goalkeeper has been outstanding, and he's only played 3-4 games, and he's looking really good. And of course, Bryan Mbuemo and Koana, new players from Wolves and Brentford, they're added to it. And I hope the manager gets a bit of success, because at United you need to have success, and the signs are getting better.
So Alex there talking about, Manchester United's summer business, particularly Senne Lammens. Just first of all on him, is that at a position now they've finally got right, Gabby?
Yes, they have. In the summer, they were in talks with Emi Martinez. He really wanted to go to Manchester United, even trying to force the move through, to be honest. But they went for the younger keeper, Lammens, and he's been reliable. That's all they needed. He hasn't been outstanding, but he's making saves he should do. He's coming and catching crosses he should do, which Onana wasn't doing.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're going to achieve anything, you have to have a goalkeeper who's, keeping clean sheets, making saves that he should be, as all the other clubs in the Premier League that are doing well have got a top goalkeeper.
Right, you lot, forget all that scrolling past. You always keep watching my stuff, you watch Simon's stuff, and any other channel, you like all their crap stuff. Stop, subscribe, you know what to do. Stop messing about.
No, he's been excellent so far. Yeah. He's just got to do it for the entire season. I mean, remember when Vicario came in at Spurs and absolutely, blew the place away. It was brilliant. But then one or two little things crept into his game. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen with this boy. He has been fantastic. And I was a doubter because he come from such a relatively small club, playing in front of 10, 12,000. Now to be playing, in some of the great arenas of the Premier League. So, yeah, but you look, their recruitment, I mean, you don't have to be a football expert to see Cunha and Mbuemo in particular, and the goalkeeper. It's great recruitment,
It just makes sense, doesn't it? Players that have played in the Premier League and done it. You just know that.
Yeah, how hard is it? Could you have done that, Gabby?
Yeah, it's really not hard. Is it?
You're saying that's not a hard job
it's not rocket
I feel like it's harder at Manchester United because it feels like for so long they haven't got it right. And it's taken them a while, but also not even just their incomings. Like Jeff mentioned, those players, Benjamin Sesko's another one, we're still yet to see, I suppose, the best of Benjamin Sesko. But the players that are out, Rashford, it felt like needed to go. Garnacho felt like needed to go. Anthony felt like he needed to go. Jadon Sancho, it felt like needed to go as well. So it feels like not even just incomings, but outgoings 100%. Were maybe just as important.
Sure, but it's interesting, isn't it? if you look at Marcus Rashford in particular now, but I think Anthony in Spain as well, you've got to ask some questions, haven't you, about the Manchester United...
McTominay.
McTominay is another one. You've got to ask some questions about what the heck was going on at Old Trafford, because these are clearly good players.
Yeah.
And yet Manchester United could not bring the best out of them.
And also, maybe now they've learnt their lesson. Don't go and buy players for 90 million, 60 million from Dutch teams. Van der Beek. Everyone was saying he's the next best thing. Really struggled. Anthony struggled. Now they've probably got a new philosophy of, you know what, only players that have done it in the Premier League.
Yeah, and Jeff, you make a really good point about, you know, what was going wrong at Manchester United, because all of those players are, you know, Rasmus Højlund is scoring goals for Napoli, and but it obviously it feels like it's a big summer. It has been a big summer for Manchester United, and one that they have largely got right. But how important is it for someone like Sir Alex to be coming out and saying those things? You know, he doesn't have to. Doesn't have to come out and publicly back Ruben Amorim if he doesn't want to. But for that team, how much confidence will that give Ruben Amorim?
Yeah, it'll give a lot of confidence, but he's just telling the truth. Because recent weeks, they picked it up. They look a lot better. The players look like they're playing for the manager. And we all hammered that formation, but it seems to be working now. But I still think let's not get carried away.
Yeah.
You know, they're still below Aston Villa on goal difference.
Oh, of course.
And Sir Alex is Manchester United through and through. And he, you know, he will be as delighted, more delighted than anyone that they're doing well at the moment. So.
And talking of legends, obviously Hartlepool fans, Jeff, do they care? Do they appreciate your opinion on things?
This is a trick question.
Gabby's the same for you with Villa. Do their fans?
I don't think they take any notice of what I've got to say. Fans have got their own opinions.
Of course they have.
But do players care when
they do?
Like that's my point. Do they care when certain people that have?
Yeah, players do care when like their ex-players or pundits are talking about them. Look what we've just seen about with Van Dijk and Wayne Rooney. That's what been playing on his mind. And once I get the mic, Rooney's next to me, I'm going to call him out. Even Slot sort of come for Rooney a bit as well, didn't he? About, you know, it's not easy when you lose games, is it, Wayne?
If you're Senne Lammens there, you know, here's Sir Alex Ferguson, one of the greatest of all time, a footballing legend, you know, to come out to hear him praise you, that's to make you feel good.
100%.
That's to put a spring in your step, doesn't it?
Especially when it's Fergie.
Yeah.
I suppose there's probably not a lot of people you would want that more from rather than Sir Alex Ferguson. So, all going well for Manchester United currently, but obviously, like you say, Gabby, it's if they can carry it on under Ruben Amorim, because so far, obviously, hasn't quite gone to plan.
Totally agree.
Olivia, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Olivia.
Got a great response to the conversation around Jude Bellingham. Craig in Oxford says, it's the media doing what the media does. If it's not David Beckham, it's Wayne Rooney. If it's not Wayne Rooney, it's Harry Kane. If it's not Harry Kane, it's Jude Bellingham. The only thing I would take issue with there, Craig, is that by and large, it's the fans who criticise Harry Kane, not the media, who I think, generally speaking, have been very supportive of Harry Kane.
Harry Kane deserved criticism in the last Euros because he wasn't fit. The manager was still playing him. He wasn't getting in the box. Like you says, everyone's allowed to be criticised if they're not performing.
Who didn't deserve criticism in the last Euros? Because
Bellingham didn't deserve it.
By and large, England were poor. And Bellingham had a couple of great moments, but he wasn't consistently.
No one stood out.
No one stood out. No. So we're not singling Jude Bellingham out for that because he was better than many. George said, I'm with the previous caller, all this Bellingham-Rodgers talk. Cole Palmer is England's best man in the 10. And we will talk about that a bit later on because he's sort of a forgotten man and you wonder just quite what happens.
All different players as well, Jeff. They all offer something different.
Yeah.
The running power of Rodgers, Bellingham as well. Cole Palmer's going to pick out a pass.
Cole Palmer's better